The glute-focused leg press is a great movement to obviously target your glutes. It targets them in the mid to lengthened position. Bring yourself down into the leg press machine and bring your feet up on the platform, where your feet are just slightly higher than the middle of the platform. For your foot position, focus on keeping your knee in alignment with your hip. This is important for targeting the glutes. To accomplish this, keeping a hip width distance of your foot placement is recommended, and as well too, slightly pointing your toes outward is also recommended. This helps avoid knee pain or knee valgus, which is your knees collapsing inwards. Pin your glutes down into the seat and be sure to grab onto the handles to ensure your glutes and back remain in the same position throughout the entire range of motion. You don't want your back arching or coming off of the bench at any time when performing this movement. To initiate the movement, remove the locking mechanism and focus on maintaining tension on your glutes. Let the hips slide down as your knees bend forward. Come as far down as you can without your lower back coming off of the back pad and without your glutes coming off of the seat. Since you are targeting the glutes, maximizing hip flexion is your goal, and therefore the range of motion is often not as large as it may be if we were targeting the quads, which in that case, our goal is to maximize knee flexion. Our goal here is to focus on keeping tension on the glutes throughout the entire range of motion, and this often requires mind-muscle connection for a lot of people. A good way to accomplish this is to touch your glutes during the descent of the hip sled. Be sure your glutes are still glued to the seat if you need to implement this strategy for a rep or two. Once your shins are perpendicular to the platform, focus on extending your knees and straightening your legs back to the starting position. Be sure your legs are extended, but your knees are not forcefully locked out. As you are extending your legs back to the starting position, focus on squeezing your glutes and driving force through your entire foot to push that weight back up to the starting position. Focus on breathing in when you're bringing your knees down to your chest and breathing out as you're extending your knees and straightening your legs back up. And that's the glute-focused leg press.